Frog is a two-piece band from New York that consists of Danny and Tom. Frog has been called lo-fi country, despite neither Tom or Danny considering them a country band.
Well, speaking of stuff, how do you classify yourself? They use the term lo-fi country. Do you think that's a genre that sort of adequately sort of encapsulates your music, or, how do you describe your music?
I just say we're like a rock band, like, we're sort of like low tempo, but like still a rock band. Our first record's a lot harder.
Yeah, I don't know. We never really thought of anything as being really country, even though.
Well, like people say, like my voice sounds like kind of southern, but I think it's because I mumble when I have a mumbler. I've always been. It's great. You should try it.
Yeah, I like it. I like country music. I don't know.
I love Frog. I found them while I was browsing for new artists last year. I found their most recent record, Count Bateman, first. Upon hearing it, I simply thought it was just okay, but then I went deeper into their discography and was immediately sold. Frog's songs are just great. One of my favorites is Nancy Kerrigan, which is off their debut record. Just the way the song crafts its atmosphere will never cease to amaze me. And when it transitions into space song, oh my god, it's so good! Frog just has a pretty perfect discography. Their sophomore album, Kind of Blah, is what got them a little more fame in the UK, which they talk about in the documentary, which you all should watch.
I couldn't believe when I heard they were actually coming to London. I'm slightly obsessed.
So I've listened to all the songs a lot. I bought the cassette just because I'm covetous. I don't have anything to play it on.
The Frogman! The Frogman!
It was really good.
You like that?
Can I borrow the car keys? I have to drive my mom.
Your mum here?
Kind of Blah is pretty great. And there's no other album like Kind of Blah. The record takes a lot of ups and downs with moody songs like All Dogs Go to Heaven, Fucking, and Catch You Later, but then can bounce back with songs like King Kong and Judy Garland, which is the most country sounding song they have ever made, with a little use of a banjo at the end. However, it's not my favorite one. That title goes to their first record, simply titled Frog. It's short and concise, and the record is filled with absolute bangers like Ichabod Crane, Arkansas, and Rubbernecking. Despite the small following that they have, Frog has some pretty dedicated fans.
To me, Frog cuts right to the heart. Without fail, every single time and every chord, croak, and caricature of a collapsed country characterized in every song they put out in every online performance I've scrounged for. Bateman is such a mastery of storytelling in a musical style, easy on the ears and heavy on the heart. Frog changed how I look at music as an art form, as a tool, as a way to connect, to meditate, and to live life.
With Frog, there's never going to be enough words to describe him. Actually, we'll probably need to make up new words to describe him, but I'll try my best. Frog completely ruined my music taste because I now know I'm never going to hear another band like them ever again. My friend showed me a few of their songs here and there. My first impression was, wow, I feel like I've heard this before. I know I haven't, but their songs have such a familiar sound to me. I go, okay, yeah, I get exactly what's going on. Wish Upon a Bar and Everything 2002 are the best examples I can think of. Wish Upon a Bar was actually the first Frog song I heard, I believe. It's also the first song I learned on guitar, and I can't unlearn it. It's too catchy. I listened to Kinda Blah, and then Count Bateman, and so on and so forth. Each song I listened to got stuck in my head. That's when I knew this band was something very special. Frog is what got me into music and writing my own stuff. The authenticity they bring to their music made me believe that I can write my own stuff too. Something Dan said in an interview really stuck with me, that artists need to have a limited palette. Basically, you can make great art with only a few tools. You don't need to have every sound at your disposal to make great music.
All in all, Frog's one of my favorite bands of all time, and it's pretty ironic that I used to despise country music when I was younger because now one of my favorite bands of all time is considered lo-fi country. If you want to get into Frog, start at the beginning, make your way from there. I promise you, you will not be disappointed.
With Frog giving us a soul-stirring performance that struck a perfect balance between slacker pop and compelling country. But no matter what you call their music, it is unequivocally dope.